People of America. Well, I predicted it. Today was just as bad as yesterday. Yeah. Thankfully, Ron knew how to shut his fucking mouth when he did. So, unfortunately, though, there's dirt under my skin, which is not good. A good sign. Why? Because fuck Ron, honestly. Nobody likes Ron. So, yeah, other people are finding jobs and quitting because of that fuckhead as well. So, I'm not quitting. I am just going to find somewhere else to work and do my 2 weeks. You know? So, that's my goal, is to not quit. I don't want to quit because then that just looks bad, but I want to do a 2 weeks notice type of thing. So that's my goal for the weekend, is just to see if I can find somewhere else to be hired, because, you know, people can't seem to fucking act like an actual manager, you know, so, or at least manage their own area, you know, like, but clearly if there's like problems that you're having with people that's constantly having to quit, how does someone think they're in the right just for the sake of, you know, like people really don't like the guy. He doesn't really ask himself, why do people not like me? Why don't I get along with anybody? You know, like what do people think of me that is such a big issue? Maybe you're too much of a hard ass. Maybe you only pick favorites. Maybe you only pick and choose who you want to pick on. You know, as in, like, for example, he has come to Pops and Stacia about things, but he doesn't still go after Pops and Stacia. Nor do I hear them getting written up for it, nor do I hear them getting some dirt under their skin for it. Who got the dirt under their skin for basically being like, no? Me. You know, I'm the one getting the shit at the end of the stick, you know? Because, you know, they don't wear hats, but I have to wear a hat. They don't wear fanny packs, but I have to wear a fanny pack. It's like, how is that even fair? You know? But, I mean, they have to wear hats now, but it's not because Ron enforced it. It's because the fucking company enforced it. Yeah, you know, so it's the same thing with the damn fanny packs. You know, they don't bug me to wear the fanny packs. I'm not putting on the fucking fanny pack. And Pops had to tell him he doesn't have to put it on. So Ron's leaving me alone about that. Ron also leaves me alone about the calling in and out, you know, because yesterday he said I need to let people know, hey, that I'm leaving. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that, you know. Like, why do I need to do that? There's no other janitors there. And, you know, so I never got talked to, which I was expecting them to approach me and be like, come to the office so we could talk. No, Ron just had to pull some shit out of his ass and start complaining about me not wearing a fanny pack. And he kept complaining that my shirt needed to be tucked in. And I told him my fucking pants will not stay up. And, of course, he chewed me out for fucking cussing. So I'm like, just kind of one ear in, out the other, like, okay, you know, and he asked me to go, or he told me to go buy a belt, and I'm like, do you have the money to go buy me a belt? Because, you know, like, who's in control of my money? I do not have to buy a fucking belt. You can buy me a belt, but that's what I told him. You can buy me a belt. I'm not buying a belt. So, you know, it's the same thing with the pants, you know, it's like, it's black pants. Leave me alone, you know, it's black pants. No matter if it's sweats or not, no one gives a fuck. And, you know, go buy some pants when you get paid. You can buy me pants. You know, it's I don't know, it's just starting to cause a lot of sparks that I've been very patient, but I'm really starting to kind of lose that patience a little bit, you know, so. that's why I decided that I'm gonna find a job over the weekend, find somewhere else that's new. Not to the fact that they're relaxed. It's just like I'm good at following instructions, but I'm not working for a motherfucker who's not in charge of me. Just because he has manager does not mean you're my manager, and you can just pick on me while everyone else gets to wear whatever they want. That's not how it's gonna work. You know, you're not just gonna pick on me while everybody else gets away with whatever they got going on. You know, that's not right. So yeah, you know, that's pretty much it. You know, I don't want to work for people who think they're going to get away with dogging me while they can let everyone else get away with doing whatever they please. You know, it's not going to work that way. Yeah, because Ron picks and chooses who he wants to be his victim. He can deny it and he can pretend he gives a fuck, but that guy don't care. That guy don't. None of them care, really. Yeah, well, I mean, they somewhat care, you know, I don't want to say that, because Destiny ended up getting into it with Ron, you know, while I was on my break. They got into it because Destiny, I bless Destiny for that one. She was like, dude, you fucking go after this girl all the time, you know, and Ron was like, I just want everyone to be on the same page. Well, you sure do know how to pick people to be on the same page. You know, you sure do know how to boss people around to be on the same page. You know? Yeah, I really don't like Ron. I really don't like that guy. It was to the point to where I just wanted to walk out today, but I can't do that. I can't do that because, you know, more trouble. So that's why I'm just going to do it the proper way that I should have at the gym, and just actually finish the 2 weeks without taking the sick pay, and just get the sick pay. And just get the sick pay, you know, after that. They should be paying the sick pay when I leave. So yeah, because I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. And in other news, there's a good chance that I might not be joining the Army, because people will not understand this, but because of the COVID shots. I'm not getting COVID shots. I'm not. I refuse to get COVID shots, and I won't. I won't get COVID shots. Yeah. So it's not something that I'm completely not going on yet. It's just I'm just not sure at this point. And really, I don't give a fuck either, you know, because it's just like, I just want to work somewhere that's just, you know, has some kind of decency towards it, you know, because the gym, the only reason I stayed there was to learn the strictness so I can actually, like, have some kind of decency for the Army. But now if I'm not going, then I don't give a fuck, you know, I really don't. Maybe I'll talk to the Air Force people, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm pretty annoyed and fed up. I'm still gonna go to work tomorrow. It's just I just gotta bite my tongue. That's what everyone keeps telling me. Just bite my tongue. So I'm just gonna bite my tongue and just one ear in, out the other. Any shit that comes out of that guy's mouth, because I'm fucking done with Ron. I'm seriously done with him, to where it's just like I'm just giving the motherfucker attitude, and I really shouldn't be, but it's just like I don't know. It just seems a lot worse if you were me. You know, it would be a lot worse. It doesn't seem as bad because it's just like for real. Like I told Pops, you know, if he has a problem with me, just go to Tabitha, go to Greg, you know, like it's not that hard, you know, to have them tell me, you know. And Pops doesn't understand that because he's been a manager for 4 years, and maybe he might have before that, he might have been in the same predicament as me, but it's just like, you know, Pops told me how he was as a manager, and he was a hard-ass manager. you know, and the kind that I'm kind of glad don't really exist anymore. You know, he's the kind of, if you're caught doing something that they don't like, you're gone. You know, and that's the kind of shit I don't put up with. You know, no offense to Pops. I like Pops, but, you know, I don't put up with that shit. I don't, you know. You know, I'll get the job done, but just meet in the middle with your fucking coworkers, you know. You know, if there's no games to fix. Oh my gosh, look at that bus. I know, bus accident. This is crazy. But yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't want to leave because of the grudges that I have with whoever. I just want to leave because I'm not meant to be there forever. So that's my reasoning for leaving. I'm not meant to be there. Ron is just more motivation to get the fuck out. Think of it that way. It's the same thing with the gym. I didn't want to leave because of the personal grudges. They pushed me out, to be fair. You know, I wanted to do my 2 weeks and find a civil job, but they would not allow that. And then, you know, I wanted to use my sick pay. It was as fucking simple as that. And they would not allow it. They wouldn't allow it because they would have made it hell for me those last 2 weeks. They would have made it pure hell for me. She's pretty. Women with short hair are very pretty. Anyway, yeah, you know, like it's just like they would have made it hell for me. They would have made it quite the challenge for me to not make it through my 2 weeks. Like, that was their whole goal at that gym. It's their whole goal to ruin it for you. And at the arcade, seeing people as they go through their 2 weeks, it's not the same boat. You know, because I don't have any personal issues with any managers except for Ron. And Ron is not my manager. Yeah, and like as always, you know, I hate to say it, but, you know, some people can chew their tongues long enough before they can fall off. Or bite the whole thing off, if that makes sense. You know, bite your tongue more and more and more deeper. You're going to bite that damn thing off. So, yeah, Ron knows I really don't like him at this point. He knows I fucking don't like him. And really, I don't give a shit, personally. I really don't care, you know. So, I don't know what else to say. He reports it to Pops, like Pops can really do anything. You know, because, you know, Pops ain't a lead. I only respect him as a lead because I like the guy. You know, I really like the guy. I just wanted the strictness. I wanted whatever hard work they can give me. But now I kind of just don't really give a fuck, you know. And, you know, but hey, you know, I can learn whatever I can for the next place. And hopefully the manager will know how to treat their workers nicely. And all the other managers are cool. Destiny's cool, which sucks because I couldn't look at her and smile at her direction because fucking Ron's punk ass is right there. And then, you know, Tabitha's okay. You know, Tabitha's pretty alright. You know, Valentina's okay. She seems to be asking for a lot of shit to do, which is a little annoying that constantly happens in the morning, but that's no big deal. You know, that's no big deal to have some assignments to do before, to kill some time. Yeah, I'm not catching this light. But yeah, you know, so I'm just, doing that. Oh my god, I forgot my phone bill. My fucking phone bill is coming out. Well, I might get 2 jobs. Who knows? 2 4-hour jobs. 2 4-hour back-to-back jobs. Maybe. Might do that. So yeah, that's pretty much all she wrote that I could think of. It's not really anything else too major. Just and again, I'm not saying it out of pure irritation, because I'm actually really chill about it. Yesterday, I was fucking pissed about it. I was really pissed where I was screaming at the camera like "fuck you" and all that stuff. But it's not the way I want to record my videos. If I have problems, I just want to talk about them like this. I really just, I gotta get out of there. It's about time I get out of there. Might try the Air Force. I might still do the Army. I'm not sure. I just don't want fucking shots. Unless they just don't know that I don't have shots, then that's it. But if I have to take a shot right then and there, I don't know. Those shots have always been sketchy for me. They don't really do anything, so why enforce them on people, Because Bob still got sick with COVID after getting 2 shots. My grandma still got sick with COVID. My dad still got sick with COVID after getting shots. And they're all still alive. I'm still alive. I got COVID. I got a good immune system. So it's just like, what's the fucking point of getting COVID shots? Just, don't enforce them. Make it an option, it's like the flu. Get fucking flu shots, Get but a COVID vaccine that was forced to do it, or you can't work, or you can't join the Army. It's stupid. It's very stupid. Like, the Army should not still be enforcing it. In the hospitals, you need to get the vaccine, and you need to wear a mask to work at the hospital, and it's just like, so it's like unnecessary, That's my belief of it, of why it seems so sketch, because it's fucking sketch. But yeah, I'll have a whole weekend to figure that out. I'm going to try to find a decent job that is probably a little more hours, probably 7 hours. I don't even care if it's 15 hours, or $15.74, $16.17, just as long as I can get my bills paid. Then I really don't care. But if I want free money, for extra money, that's the challenging part, because I'm $18 an hour at the arcade, and it sucks. It's really simple work. It's really fucking nice, simple work. But when you have people who are running it with a stick up their ass, I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying a couple of them, some of them, one of them. And it's just the little things that ruin it like that. And then you have Michael still being around. It makes it unpleasant to work there. It's almost like they just don't give a fuck about me. Workplaces always say they care about their coworkers, but it's either that one manager that cares about that one person, or something like that. The rest of them don't care. Ryan don't care about any of them. He just wants the rules. Control. I'll figure it out. If I gotta stay there for the meantime, hey, that's all good. If they either I'll stay there till they let me go. I just gotta really keep my barrier, and of course just one ear and out the other. It's not really that hard, and then just find something else that's decent pay. And I hope I have a parking spot. I'm gonna be really sad. Nah, I'll just park up here. I gotta have a really big space to park, or else I will not make an attempt to park there, because I don't like small spaces. I don't like small parking spaces. They may look a lot bigger when you walk up to them. It's just, I just don't want to risk my car hitting another car. Yeah, it'll be all right. Well, I'll get something cooking. But anyway, I'm just gonna rest for the rest of the day. Probably job hunt more. I'll figure it out. So, yeah, round one. Well, it ain't actually round one. They just need to quit enforcing crazy ass rules. Like, how about let people untuck it so people don't have to constantly tuck their shirt in? That'd be great. Instead of looking like a Candyman goofball from a carnival every day. When you get the red card, move to the red. Red space. So, you get to move across bumfuck Egypt to get to Candy Cane Forest. Let me just, it would not be an issue just to fucking wear your shirt like that. It really wouldn't. Constantly being bitched at to tuck your shirt in is fucking annoying. So, yeah. But anyways, I'm home. I'm happy I'm home. I'm not going to worry about today. I'm just going to get through tomorrow like that, like a firework. And everything will be alright. Then I'll have the weekend. Then I'll survive the next week. Because I got my middle school survival guide. One way or another. If you know Ned's Classified Middle School Survival Guide. You ever seen that show? I don't know who you are or who anyone watched it, but it's like a 2000s teen show. Smells good in here. Anyways, so I'm home now. So yeah.